Welcome back, Summit County. You're watching Summit Sunrise this morning. I hope you're having a great start to your Thursday morning. I'm Lauren. I'm now joined by Scott from Wilderness Sports. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. I mean, we just got a dusting of snow last night, but it's still exciting. People need to get their gear and head out over to the slopes.
Feels like winter every morning, doesn't it?
I know. It's fun. It's winter. It's awesome. So tell me a little bit about Wilderness Sports.
We are a little different than your traditional ski shop. We focus on backcountry travel, so alpine touring gear, or AT as we call it, telemark gear, and heavy Nordic, so kind of full metal edges, not necessarily stuff you'd take to the Nordic Center, more kind of think of them as winter hiking shoes.
Awesome. That's pretty cool. So it's it is mostly, is it more for like advanced people, or can people come
Not
here
necessarily,
to learn, or?
not necessarily advanced. I mean, all skill sets can really, work in the backcountry. We're really blessed here in Summit County that all 4 of our resorts allow some level of access outside of hours for uphill access. So we can ski right in the resort, which is a little more of a controlled environment, or just on hiking trails. Anybody can go out and Nordic ski. And as you start skiing into the backcountry and getting on more steeper slopes, more technical terrain, certainly skill sets come into play.
Right. That's really good to know, because my friends are always trying to make me go on hut trips, and I'm like, I'm not good enough for that, but maybe I am.
You very well may be. Too many people think that it's all about advanced and expert skiing and cliff drops. It's really just, in many cases, glorified cross-country skiing. It's more about the tour and being out, outside of the resorts. Resorts are great. They have their place, but sometimes it's nice just to get a different experience.
Yeah, and explore a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay, so you guys are a little bit different in that regard. What else makes you guys different?
One of the things that we do that not everybody knows about is we have a 2-story store. Upstairs, we have a full consignment and closeout store.
Okay.
So we sell a lot of used gear. A lot of people looking to adventure into the backcountry or to telemark skiing don't necessarily want to go out and make that huge investment. So we do rent gear, which is one good way to get into it, but we also sell a lot of used gear or reduced price gear in addition to our regular retail store.
Awesome.
Anything from backcountry specific skis, split boards, to clothing similar to what we would sell in our store. So anything from casual clothing to technical clothing from brands that we sell in our store. So things such as Arc'teryx, Mammut, some of the higher end alpine brands, we sell secondhand as well as new.
Awesome. So if they might go into your store, rent, see what they like, and then you might have something similar even for them to purchase at the consignment?
Very possibly. And a lot of people in the consignment store come through once a week because that inventory is kind of always different and we don't really control it. It really depends on what comes in. So, it's a really neat thing to kind of have people just they like to troll through and look for the deals, and there's always good deals to be had up there.
Yeah, I was going to ask you a little bit more how that all works, the consignment side of it.
On the consignment side, obviously for purchase, it's just secondhand gear, and we can help them work through what they may need. But to get that gear, we actually sell on behalf of other people. So think of it as like Craigslist or One Man's Junk Summit County, where you don't have to deal with the masses. We do it for you. So, if you wanted to consign gear, again, it's backcountry specific gear,
right,
or higher end and nice clean clothing. We give 80% in store credit. So a lot of people that sell in our store do so to kind of maintain store credit and take that and use it for other gear that they're going to purchase, whether it be new, what have you. Or you can take 60% as cash. So a lot of people sell it to raise a little extra money.
Awesome. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not super advanced. I can only imagine people who are so into backcountry, like getting really excited to get new equipment and really excited to get new gear, because I'm excited and I don't even have like that high tech of equipment and gear.
We joke, new ski day is always kind of a holiday. I mean,
yeah,
it's really fun to get new gear. And sometimes it's even more fun to buy like a good setup that's secondhand, and it's, as much as we're retailers and we're into, selling new gear, it's really nice to be able to repurpose some of that old gear. A lot of the clothing and the gear we sell lasts a very long time.
Right.
And so instead of constantly filling garages and filling closets with old gear, we kind of can reuse that and really get people into the sport and not, put it all into landfill. So it works good all the way around.
Yeah, and like you said, if you're just getting into it and you don't really particularly want to spend the full amount getting something brand new, it's a great way to kind of
It's an awesome way to
get
into the store or get into the sport. Yeah, it's a good way to bring people into the store as well. But it's a great way to get into the sport.
Awesome. Cool. Well, Scott, if somebody wants to stop by Wilderness Sports or find out more information, how can they find out more?
We are right in Dillon, so we're at 701 East Anemone Trail, so we share our parking lot with Red Mountain Grill.
Easy to find that.
Absolutely easy to find that. And all the information related to our store can be found at www.wildernesssports.com.
Perfect. Simple as that. Well, Scott, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me again.
Every
as
time
always.
you're on TV, I'm like, I need to get more into the backcountry. Like, I need to get over my fear. Maybe take some classes or something and
A
get
little bit
myself
of
some
fear
good
is good,
gear
right? A little bit of
and head
fear
out
is
there.
good, but it's certainly, don't need to be that intimidated. Come on in and we can help you kind of get into it in a safe manner.
Awesome. Scott, cool. Thank you so much. So yeah, check out Wilderness Sports over in Dillon. Talk to Scott. He obviously knows what he's talking about. So, and get out there in the backcountry. We're going to take a short break. We still have a ton of Summit Sunrise in store for you. We have Watch and Win coming up a little bit later on in the show. Leah is still live from Waterhouse on Main Street in Breckenridge, so we'll be back with her. And we'll tell you more about what's going on around town. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.